Hey everybody, I'm Christina from Big Beautiful Sky. Welcome. Today I wanted to pop on quickly and just talk about the beginning of 2026 and these omens that I'm seeing that I'm finding quite interesting. So January, what's happening right now in Minnesota, the protests, what happened to Renee and Alex, these winter storms that are ravaging so much of the country. I see this as an omen. It's showing us what we can expect this year by speaking in metaphor. So I want you to go back to January 2025. In January, I believe it was on New Year's Eve, lightning struck the Empire State Building, the Washington Monument, and the U.S. Capitol. Now, I grew up in Virginia, so I can't recall a single electrical storm in January at all. It's usually freezing cold. So seeing lightning strike those buildings in particular was very, very interesting considering the inauguration we were about to have. I knew big changes for the United States were coming. Now, I also remember in January last year, a veteran drove a Tesla to a Trump Tower in Las Vegas and exploded it. Now, that was also incredibly sad, but incredibly prescient because Elon Musk came in. He was appointed to act as some sort of consultant, Doge. After rummaging around in government data, he was finally ousted because we all freaked out and tanked his stock. Not only did Elon get ousted, but Las Vegas has lost all of its visitors because Canada and other countries are too afraid to visit the United States. That explosion in front of Trump Tower was an omen. And I'll never forget the inauguration of Donald Trump and the plutocracy that was there in the front row to watch him. We saw clearly who we needed to focus on. It was very evident everyone in that room was a problem. And this was just January. Now, in 2026, we've got ICE, not only a paramilitary group, but also frozen ice all over the country. So how are these omens going to play out? Well, I think when we get to the end of the year, we're going to see people standing up. People are going to freak out. People are going to push back. We are not going to be frozen. We're not going to be told what to do. We're not going to be subjected to an authoritarian regime. The thing that I found most concerning was that women and those people who were supporting women and immigrants are being specifically targeted. We have to stick together. Anyone who's deemed weak will be targeted. It's not a golden age, it's a dark age, but I do believe there's light at the end of the tunnel. And even though it might not look like it, progress will prevail. And the reason why I think this is because of Uranus. Uranus is the planet of freedom, of revolutions, and innovation. And 2026 is a very Uranian year. I'll tell you why. Right now, it's Aquarius season. Aquarius is co-ruled by Saturn, the planet of structure, limitations, and time, and Uranus, the planet of revolution, innovation, and freedom. So not only is Aquarius a juxtaposition, but it's also a paradox. It's a sign of both boundaries and breakthroughs, the past and the future, the new and the old. So that's what we're pushing against as we travel through this year. So with 5 planets in Aquarius right now, it's no wonder the U.S. is covered in ice. There's protest against authoritarianism. And it feels like we've hit a wall, like we're stuck. But I promise you, we're not moving backwards, we're moving forwards. I wrote, will we barrel headlong into the future or be thrust into the past? Since it's Aquarius season, both simultaneously. So with Pluto and Aquarius, where it is now, it's like, okay, we saw the plutocrats, but Aquarius is a sign ruled by both Saturn and Uranus. It's the past and the future. So the people, all of us, the collective, will be compelled to push for freedom. It's just how Pluto is going to work. I feel like the first 10 years of Pluto's transit through Aquarius, we're going to be up against this wall of these plutocrats. And then once we get to the other side, it's going to be this quest for freedom and revolution. Now, Something to note as we travel through 2026, Uranus is really going to start to take off. It's going to go direct on February 4th. And there's going to be a solar eclipse in February, 28 degrees Aquarius, square Uranus, which is still in Taurus, on February 17th. We're going to start to get initiated into this Uranian energy. The forward momentum is going to start to pick up. The future is already here. Then on April, on the 26th, Uranus enters Gemini, and it's going to be chaotic from here on out for the next 8 years, 7, 8 years, while Uranus transits through Gemini. I published a video about Uranus and Gemini and what it means for the United States. Check it out. Then in July, and this is where I think that there's a tipping point, there's a Mars-Uranus conjunction on the 4th in Gemini. Now, this is also the 250th anniversary of the United States. This is going to be a big day, so I just want you to be very aware of the energies and how that could play out. Combined with Uranus and Gemini, there'll be a direct trine to Pluto on the 18th at 4 degrees. We'll also have all of the outer planets at 4 degrees plus Jupiter. July is a huge month. Not only will that be happening, but we'll also have the nodes shifting from Pisces, Virgo to Aquarius, Leo on July 26th. So again, more of that Aquarian, Uranian energy coming in. So July is really shaping up to be big. It feels like a turning point. Now, as we get to August, Uranus will square the lunar eclipse on the 28th and then trine Pluto again on November 29th, 2026. So this Pluto-Uranus trine is really important. That's a huge energy. That's the energy of rebellion and revolution. In November, Pluto will be out of bounds to the south. If you've listened to Rosie Finn, that really does support people rising up and pushing back against oppression. It's really bad news for tyrants, but good news for people. So by the end of the year, I really do believe that progress will start to prevail. I'm not saying it's going to be a utopia. I'm not saying it's going to feel good, but we're going to be making some serious ground. So the worse it gets, the uglier it gets, the more people push back. I'm actually seeing that as a good thing. It's going to be a really wild ride, especially with all this Uranian energy. Expect disruption, expect rebellion, uprisings, and more calls for freedom. I do feel like humanity has finally entered the fight. I felt like all last year we were just sort of shocked by what was happening, but suddenly we've realized if we don't do something, we're just going to get steamrolled. We can't let ourselves just be told what to do. We have to have a say. So be careful, be responsible, be strategic. Civil disobedience, economic strikes, peaceful protests are all very effective. Please avoid aggression, violence. Don't let yourself get exhausted. Please don't get stressed. Please know that there is energy coming this year to support us as we push for progress, as we push for freedom. So I wish you all the best. If you need help, if you need support, please reach out. I'm at bigbeautifulsky.com. I can't wait to meet you. Bye.